Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die, I'm focused on the music. Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die.
Okay, so we just finished shooting Gardening Upshop, and before that we finished installing we didn't install a kit. We were doing the maintenance work today for a new client. They wanted only maintenance for their setup, so we just finished that. It took us around
2.5 hours.
I think way more than that. You guys came at 9:30.
9:30.
I came at 10:30, so you guys were actually there for 4 hours.
Yeah, almost like 4 hours.
4 hours. I was there for 3 hours, but yeah, overall today was a fucking crazy day, bro. Started early, did some productive shit, and then also got Gardening Upshop recorded, which didn't happen for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Blame on me. And yeah, no, so how was today's client?
Yeah, definitely one who pays us is always a good client.
Okay.
Definitely, I would consider in that way. But yeah, it was more of what we were expecting was a give and take process, like always. Because they teach us something, we teach them something. At a consensus, we learn something and come out of it. But I think I must appreciate. I forgot the name of the CEO of YouTube. You'll be really happy meeting her someday. And also the gardening influencers who are there in the market would be really happy knowing her. That the kind of influence YouTube has on people in today's life was very evident. And I don't think,
client,
I don't think I will ever find a client like this, because whenever we personally go to people, they are full of enthusiasm and energy, like they want to learn something from us. But here it was like she wanted to teach us something.
No, it was like I already know because I know YouTube and I've watched gardeners on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I know everything.
Yeah. So I don't find anything wrong in YouTube because they're doing good, because people are interested in plants. Very happy for them.
Actually, it kind of makes our life also easy, because when the client has a little bit of knowledge pre-hand, it helps us convey better. But sometimes when the client has a little bit of too much of YouTube knowledge, so yeah, I would personally say that nothing wrong in learning from YouTube, but what I would say is kindly don't challenge someone's structured knowledge, because we have been learning from mentors who have been there from 25 years into the business, and somebody who has also been getting Padma Vibhushan at a national range. I don't think a guy who has got Padma Vibhushan is an idiot, personally. Okay.
Because
I'll tell you why Rohit is going in a flow like that. Because at a point when she asked some question, I was like, I don't know. And Rohit actually knew the answer, and he said that. When he answered, no, it made sense also. When he answered, she was like, yeah, you know, but you should get more knowledge on this. And then it's funny because her source of knowledge is basically one YouTuber saying, this is one way to do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes people think that's the only fucking way to do it. So, Rohit was a little hurt there.
I would never get into ego or something when my knowledge is questioned, because I am just a kid still in terms of gardening knowledge, because there are people who have humongous knowledge about gardening. I am just a person who's as good as you, sitting at home trying to explore things out there and trying to do little bit what I can do to the community around me. But yeah, definitely the sources which I try to acquire
very
knowledge
reliable.
Are very reliable, because these people have never did something commercially viable in the society, and they're only into teaching. And I believe them, because
that's their passion.
That's their passion. People who just come out for business are there here to earn some bucks and leave. But somebody who has been there trying to teach people, change their mindset, is a person, he's a guru, he's a mentor. So definitely they have a structured knowledge rather than people who are ranting on YouTube just about how to do it right. It's not about doing right, but it's trying to gain knowledge at the same time.
When Rohit is saying this, right, like, you know, the point hit me right now actually when he's talking about structure. What he meant to say is there's a procedure, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On YouTube, if you go, they give you a quick fix. Quick fixes work. But you know, they work for a certain time period. You need something which works for a longer period, you know. So, you know, for all of that, it comes from a different approach actually. Something which a YouTuber usually, I'm not saying all YouTubers don't provide the right info, they do provide. But again, keeping the context in mind, this YouTuber has a setup which has everything, and a person who's watching it on YouTube might not have literally nothing compared to what that person has.
Exactly.
And if they're trying to replicate it, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Not that the advice is wrong, it's just a different context. That person has way more materials involved, different atmosphere altogether. Fuck it, different state altogether. So, you know, few things work way better. You can't expect the same result, you know, what you see in north, in south, or literally in some state, in extreme south side. In Hyderabad, it's different. We have a whole different weather here.
Yeah, and telling that I have seen a Vizag influencer do it. Actually, I can't take her name because she's a senior at the same time.
Oh, you already gave out the location and the gender
so,
too.
So, if you're wise, try to catch her.
Yep.
Yeah, so from Vizag, Vizag, you see that Vizag is a city which has sea, which has different humidity.
Humidity, man. So much more different.
Different climate, different temperatures. I don't know what's happening in Vizag currently, but telling that Vizag influencer did it much better than you is something crazy. I don't take it seriously, but at the same time, yeah, thank you, ma'am. You have given us some insights at the same time as
Definitely, man, I agree.
Yeah.
It was a nice thing first time. Usually it's all clients who either just want the work done or who are actually very interested.
Hungry for knowledge.
This time it's like a know-it-all.
Yeah.
Trying to get the work done, and after the work gets done, oh, what did you guys even do types?
Yeah, I was just thinking YouTube is just for Carrie Minati, PewDiePie and these all people, but I first time saw that gardening is very serious thing, dude.
Finally, please, we gotta make more of gardening upshop and more shit, bro.
Yeah, and
finally Rohit is accepting.
If some other gardening guy listens to us and some consumer is very much into our knowledge, and if he hits you back with this knowledge, don't come and scold us.
Yeah, we are not responsible for that, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there is something else. This is super fucking exciting. No, man, today, so I already decided I had shit ton of work to do. And when I came here to this client's place and started working, in between Rohit said something and I was like, fuck, this is super cool. So Rohit randomly came up and he was like, dude, we finally hit 1 lakh revenue from January 1st.
Yeah.
Which is super fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Did you expect to hit 1 lakh within 3 months?
Actually not. But yeah, with set of few clients, I was thinking it could be possible, but I was not sure.
1 lakh is just the revenue which we already made. Rohit actually sent me a proposal which I need to send it to another client. And I'm guessing it should be confirmed before 31st too. So, you know, we are projecting 1.3. And close our books for this year.
Yeah, we'll close the books for this year.
That's awesome, man. And if you actually remember, we made this video in our office saying that December 31st or some date.
Yeah.
What are we expecting to make?
Yeah.
I think our goal was at 5 lakhs or 6, right?
Yeah, that will be at the net. Net.
So, you know, out of that, we already got 1 lakh.
Yeah.
So, I think we are doing, I wouldn't say we are doing really good, but I'm still happy for the fucking progress, man. The way we started earning nothing.
Yeah, and I think this is just the regular business that we are doing, and this is not the projects or something that we are particularly.
Exactly.
These are not projects that you see at Raju sir's place or something. There are clients. There are
clients,
terrace gardening clients, but projects are very different. You work for a corporate or you work with your own, like what they say, like a shift project, a transition project where you try to transform something in the community. Like we do Beach Bappa, where we're trying to save water. We are trying to make this experiential gardening a thought process in the project.
Something which people already do. We're just giving you a nice cause. One is environment friendly. You reduce water pollution and all that shit. And also at the same time, we're also giving you a way to try out vegetable gardening or a home gardening setup. So that maybe, who knows, if it works and you get interested, you will also set something up which again will not only result in Make Me Garden getting business, you're basically, you know, growing more plants, man. That's our end result. Anything that we do, we want that person to grow more plants, either vegetable plants or any other fruits or anything else.
And you enjoy the process. I think that's more important, because people invest crores of rupees on something that's not worthy. But when even 20 rupees packet giving out lots of plants is something beyond so much excitement.
Definitely, man. Very true. Very fucking true.
Yeah, because I don't think there's any shortcut for happiness, but this is one. Definitely this is
I would agree. Especially when you have clients telling you made my dream come true.
Yeah.
I was happy as
I
fuck.
think we record everything, every silly thing that clients do or we do. But I think that one expression is something we really missed capturing from the client, because he literally said this, that you made my dream come true, and he told that you'll have to come for a dinner with me. I think the words are enough. I don't think anything in physical would matter.
Definitely, man. I agree. And okay, I'm about to end this video, but before I end, I have to tell something. The same client who told us that you made my dream come true, he actually came up with another summer business proposal. You know what that is? I'm not revealing it because I don't know if you're going to do it or not.
Yeah.
But he still came up with an opportunity where Make Me Garden can be tagged along with his venture, where both of us are going to make money. So, yeah, man. Exciting things ahead. Let's see how it goes, but
Yeah, and also a lot of projects, looking forward for a lot of projects that are coming ahead, and even we want to work something out with the government at the same time and provide lots of employment to the needy people, actually needy people.
exactly.
Yeah, so watch out this space for more.
Watch out, man. Something awesome is coming up
Yeah.
in the span of 1 year. Let's see where we be.